Hey there, my name is Sam. I'm the founder of Passionland, and I am so excited because today I'm going to walk you through the business model archetypes. This is a concept that I'm releasing this year. This is all about how to structure your offers, how to create strategic products and services, and how to connect your offers to build an offer strategy, which is something that's so easy to forget as an entrepreneur or a solopreneur. And I'd also like to introduce you to my fancy microphone. This is the first time I'm using it, and I'm so excited. I have a lot of birds right outside my window, so I'm hoping you'll hear more of me, less of them. Let's dive in. So let's talk about the business model archetypes. I'm going to do my best John Oliver impression here. What are they? How can you identify your archetype? And why should you care about the archetypes? I'm going to cover all of that today. Your business model archetype is the framework that you'll use to structure your offers. So it's all about how your offers connect to one another. And I have a visual to explain this. So this is how your offers might look right now. You might have several offers like a VIP day, a template, a freebie, a premium membership. You might have like a lot of offers, but there's an unclear customer journey and there might be disconnect and chaos. The person who opts into your freebie, they might not know, should I get a VIP day? Should I go for the template? Should I get the premium membership? They just don't know where they're supposed to go. But your business could look like this. I'm not saying this is the ideal business model for everyone, but I'm just saying it could feel structured. It could feel clear. There could be a consistent journey that someone goes through. Your business should have a focused offer strategy. It should have a clear customer journey, and it should feel structured and strategic. If you're confused, your clients are confused. So let's just eliminate all that confusion. I have a visual that I think will help explain this a little better. Think of these ingredients. Think of spinach, strawberries, apples, celery, cucumbers, lemon. Sounds so fresh, so yummy. Well, those could make a couple different things. If you want, you can make them into a salad, or you could make them into a smoothie. Those are two very different ways to enjoy those ingredients. If you go into a restaurant and you order a salad and they bring you the same ingredients but smoothified, you might still enjoy it, but it's going to be a completely different experience for you. That's how you should think about the business model archetypes. It's the way that you take your unique ingredients, which are your offers, like your products and your services, and it's the way that you prepare them, like a recipe. So is your business a salad or is it a smoothie? Let's find out. There are 5 business model archetypes, and today I'm going to walk you through each one. I love them so much. So we're going to start with the hero archetype. The hero archetype is for you if you have one hero offer. So you don't have an offer system, you just have one main product or service that you offer to your people. Maybe it's a freebie, maybe it's a group coaching program or a one-on-one service. This is the model where most solopreneurs start. And I want to say this is not lazy. It is not bad. You can have $1 million one product business. I've seen it. It's incredible. But you do want to think about diversifying at a certain point because the hero business model is the least safe, I would say. If someone comes into your space who's like a competitor and they have a wider audience or they do what you do better, you are in a risky position. So the hero is a great place to start, but you want to learn things from the hero stage and then maybe move on to something more diverse. Now, the hero business model can look like this. A graphic designer who offers one-on-one website design. They don't have any products. They only offer one service, which is website design. That's a hero business model. Money mindset coach who maybe offers like an online course about finding your money blocks and helping you through them. That's a one-product hero business model. And a nutritionist who offers a plant-based diet group coaching program. That's a great example of a hero business model. The next model is the family tree business model. It looks like this. Now, this is your business model if you have one primary product or service, and then everything else is a child of that main product or service. So think of this green one up here at the top. That is your main hero, and then everything else is a child of that hero. So you really couldn't take away the parent without also taking away the child products and services. And a great example of this is PlayStation. So for PlayStation, the PlayStation console is like the hero. That's the primary offer. But there are ancillary offers that help support the PlayStation console. So like there's the game shop with physical games and digital games. And then there are controllers accessories, things like that. Think of it this way. A PlayStation controller is going to be a lot less valuable if there is no PlayStation console. So you really need the hero product to exist. And most people who buy the ancillary services are there because they're buying the hero primary service or product. Another good example is Keurig coffee machines. So Keurig coffee machine itself is obviously the primary offer. And then there are some child products, so like coffee pods or drawers and accessories. If you were to buy 100 coffee pods and you had no machine, you kind of wouldn't really know what to do with them. I'm sure some smart person has been able to figure out how to make coffee with the coffee pods with no machine. But for most of us, we need the machine to use the coffee pods. So this is another good example of the family tree business model. And I wanted an example of like an online business that used this model. And I think a website designer is a great example. A website designer might make a website template. That's their hero, their primary offer. And then there are children products below that. So they might also offer a setup service, website plugins, font packs, or page templates. Now, if they were to eliminate the website template, the setup service would really be a lot less valuable. No one's really buying the setup service if they're not also buying the website template. Now, something to note is that child products can become heroes, and that I've seen time and time again. So maybe their font packs are really, really good, and over time people start loving the font packs, and the font packs end up becoming something that people go to more than the website template. Then you can have a switch where maybe the font packs are the hero and then a new business is formed around the font packs. So I really want you to understand that these are flexible, things can change, but it's important to know where you're at now and where you plan on going. So these are all examples of the family tree business model. The next business model is the model that I use. This is called the graduation business model. This is your business model if customers move from one stage to another. So they bounce from stage to stage. And every single stage provides a product or service that helps transform the customer into the next stage. I like to explain this like a high school. So your offer system is very similar to a high school or college where customers move from freshman year to senior year. And I don't want you to get too hung up on the idea of like there being 4 years, freshman, sophomore, junior, senior, because maybe it's 2 years, or maybe it's 3 years, or maybe it's 6 years. The important thing is that people don't tend to move backwards. They only tend to move forward, and ideally they move from stage to stage. So every stage has products or services that help get them to the next stage. This is a really popular model for coaches, consultants, and service providers. And it's important to note that people never really tend to go backwards. They either move forward or occasionally they start from the beginning. And I'll explain how that works. So an example of a graduation business model is a business coach. A business coach might offer a free checklist to kind of help you get started, and then they might offer a beginner's course to get you caught up on business terminology, setting up your business, and then they might offer advanced coaching. Now, most folks probably aren't going to dive into advanced coaching unless they've learned this stuff from someone else or from this business coach. So the idea is that you are teaching them step by step and being their person to move them stage by stage. Another example is a food photography coach. So someone who just focuses on teaching people how to take food photos. They might open with a quiz to help you find your photography style. And then they might help you pick out a camera. So they might have a guide, a digital product that helps you pick out your next camera. And then they might introduce you to a course about intro to photography. And then they might have an advanced food photography course. Now, I want to point out here that if you are only trying to get them to this advanced food photography course, and they don't need these steps, that means that someone else has taught them this stuff. If you're okay with that, that's fine. You don't have to be everything for everyone. If all you want to do is focus on the advanced food photography course, then you've got a great business there. That might just be a hero product or a different kind of business model. But to be a graduation business model, you really want to help capture them at all these stages, and you want to be the person walking them through this. Another great example that I wanted to show where someone has the same type of offer at different stages is a virtual doula. So a doula or anyone in the pregnancy space, they might offer something that's based on stages of someone's pregnancy. So they might have a preconception guide, first try, second try, third try, and then a birth and postpartum guide. Now, something that's really interesting about this model is it's not like there's different products and services. These are all essentially the same type. They're all digital guides, digital products, but they are made for different stages of someone's pregnancy journey. I want to include this example because, like I said, you typically move from stage to stage. You're not jumping from first trimester to third. No, I don't have kids, but I don't think that's how it works. But say someone jumps in here, they find this virtual doula at the third trimester, and then they finish, they have their birth and postpartum phase. Then maybe a year or two later, they get pregnant again. Well, then they're going to start over here. They are not failing because they're starting at the beginning. So they are just going back to the intro level. That can happen with business coaching for someone who's maybe starting a business the second time. They might go through the whole process and then start at the beginning with the next business. That does not mean that you're a bad graduation model. That just means that you're structured to have people come into your system or cycle more times than one. Now, the next model is the Sunburst business model. And this is your business model if the offers, while they are all related, all operate independently of one another. So you could take away any single one of these offers and the stability of the business is more or less unaffected. So there is no hero offer in the Sunburst model. In my opinion, this is the safest and most diverse business model. Not the best, okay? So I'm not saying that it's the best. I'm just saying it is the safest. It is safe to be able to take away any one of your offers and still have your business operate without too much change. Oprah Winfrey has a great example of this business model. So the Oprah brand is here in the middle, and she has all of these different businesses and brands that are offshoots of the Oprah Winfrey brand. She has O Magazine, the Book Club, Weight Watchers. If she were to take away any one of these offers, like if she were to take away O Magazine, my guess, this is all my guess is that the Oprah Winfrey brand would still be fine. The Oprah industry would be okay. If you were to take away 2 or 3, that would change things. But if you were to take away a single one, the rest of the system would have time to adjust. And O Magazine disappearing would, I'm assuming, not really affect Weight Watchers or the Leadership Academy for Girls. Now, Nestle is another good example. Nestle has lots of different products that they offer: baby food, chocolate, coffee, pet food, bottled water, candy. If Nestle were to eliminate bottled water, their business would suffer, definitely. But for the most part, they would be okay. They would be able to pour marketing dollars in different parts of the business and recover very nicely. They are not built to be a water bottle business. They are built to be a holistic products business. The last model I'm going to show you today is the lead singer business model. This is your business model if you have a hero offer that's the main product or service, your lead singer, if you will. And then you have other offers that serve as your band members. So think of like a keys player, a guitar player, a drums. They relate to the hero offer, but your business does not depend on them. I just went to the Taylor Swift concert this weekend, so I'm going to use Taylor Swift as an example here. So Taylor Swift you can think of as the hero. So if Taylor Swift's on her Eras tour right now, she's performing these concerts, she's the hero. She's the one that people are coming to see. If she gets sick, this show is going to get rescheduled. Like, they're not going to put on that show. They cannot replace Taylor with someone else for the Eras tour. If her keys player gets sick or her drummer gets sick, they are likely going to be able to find another extremely high quality drummer to replace the drummer who was sick. And for the most part, most people will not know that the drummer changed. But if they tried to change Taylor Swift, people would notice. It would not work out. So you could never remove the hero product without dramatically changing the business, but you could remove or exchange the band members and the business would be more or less okay. So an example of this business model is Amazon. So Amazon is an e-commerce platform. That is their hero. That drives most of their revenue. But they also offer different products and services. They have Amazon Prime, Amazon Web Services, Amazon Experiences, and their streaming service. If they were to eliminate streaming, yeah, we would lose a couple great shows. I'm not saying I'm not grateful for Amazon streaming or that it doesn't matter for their business, but they would be able to absorb that and recover. If Amazon were to lose their e-commerce side of their business without one of these band member offers rising to the top and becoming more important, losing e-commerce would dramatically change Amazon. Their stock would change very, very drastically. My friend has a lash studio in Nashville or in Brentwood, Tennessee called Remedy Lash Co. And I wanted to use her as an example. So she has a lash salon. They focus on lashes, and her number one service, her hero product, if you will, are her lash extension services. But she also offers other ancillary products and services. She has facials. She offers skincare products, spray tans, brow waxes. If she were to eliminate brow waxes from her offer menu, her business would be fine. It's not like people would leave to go find another lash business to work with. They would just go somewhere else for their brows. But if she were to eliminate lash extension services, the majority of her clients who come to her for lashes would have a really hard time adjusting to that, and they would go somewhere else. So her lashes are her hero, and her other products, these are ancillaries. These help support the lash extension service customers and give them a diverse range of offers that they can enjoy. So there are some important things to know about these offer archetypes, these business model archetypes. Your archetype might change. So your business might grow and change over time. You might start as one archetype and you might morph into another one over time. Not only is that okay, sometimes that's for the best. So don't pick an archetype and then commit to it for years and years, because honestly, conditions might change and it might be right for you to morph into a new archetype. Also, it's important to know that the archetypes are guides to help you organize your offers. So your offer system is important for you to know. You might also choose to share it with your audience, but it's mostly for you. So this is homework. This is like personal development for your business, for you, not necessarily for them. Do it for you. And as an overview, here are the 5 archetypes. You've got hero, family tree, sunburst, graduation, and lead singer. Here's your to-do list off of this video. Strategize your offers. Figure out what your offers are. Make sure that you're thinking very strategically about what you offer your clients and why. And then choose a business model archetype and add your offers to the archetype formula. So, like if you're using the family tree, write down what's your hero offer, and then actually draw out the lines and circles so that you know what your child or aunt, uncle products and services are. And I am so very curious. Which archetype do you have? Please comment and let me know. Are you a hero? Do you have a family tree, sunburst, graduation, or lead singer archetype? There is no best option. There is no worst option. They are all so different. I have had each one of these in my different businesses, and they're all fun in their own ways. And if you want some help, I do have some resources to help you build your offer strategy. I have the Magic Finder. This is a resource I made to help you find your magic. So if you're struggling with your offers and you don't really know what to sell or what to create for your people, it's probably because you don't know what your magic is. You don't know how to become a niche of one. So I have a Magic Finder that helps you do that. And then I am also offering a very limited offer strategy bootcamp in June, where I help you come up with your offers, strategize the hell out of them so that you know exactly what you're offering your people and why. And then I help you find your archetype and connect your offers into an offer menu, and then automate and systemize your offers so that you can launch and have a easy breezy Q3 and Q4. That's all for me today. I am so grateful that you watched this. Please comment, let me know what archetype you have. And truthfully, this is the first time that I'm sharing this with anyone other than myself and my husband and my friends. What do you think of the business model archetypes? Does it connect with you? What more do you want to learn about it? Because I want to share this concept and I want more people to understand their businesses. I think we will all be a lot happier as solopreneurs if we know what we're doing.